amazing. Karibuni sana to the Mwais circle. By the way, if you're new, kindly pause this video, go and subscribe and like this video. And by the way, you're so much welcome to this channel. Feel at home, feel free to comment, like and share. And to our returning subscribers, tunawapenda sana, wapinduru ya Premier Gang. Woo, woo, woo. You guys are the best. Yani, you guys have been supporting us since day one. Yani, we feel motivated to continue to create more and more content for you guys. So thank you so much for always supporting us. So guys, tumetoka event. We are so tired, Mwai and I. And guess what, guys? He decided that he's going to be cooking for us today. Yo, I felt so much relieved. Guys, if you do not know yet, I'm a new mom, and let me tell you, it can be so much hectic. But my husband, deciding to help me out is something so big. Like, ata kuniambia tu, babe, nitakuosha vyombo. I feel like, like he's doing something big. And I feel so much appreciated. Thank you so much, Moi. I know you're going to be watching this video too. So, guys, in today's video, we're going to be doing something. But first of all, before we tell you what we're going to be doing, please, guys, let's go and see what Mwai is doing and cooking for us today as we tell you what we're going to be doing today. Guys, are you ready to see my love? My one and only Mr. Mwai. Poo, poo, poo. Where people can see you. Hey, na kijani yako inanukia. Yo.
Ni Yesu.
See, wewe. Guys, let me tell you something. I felt like Mwai has done so much. Like, thank you so much, baby.
So much in terms
Aki, I feel nice. You said you're going to be cooking for us today. What are you cooking for us? Aki nanukia.
Kaugali na kapoki hivi. Kaugali.
Guys, let me tell you something. If you're not married, you need a husband. Imagine getting out of work. Na wewe unakuja kupika. Okay, well, we do as women. But if you have a helper, the Bible says, who finds a wife? Now who finds a husband?
What are you telling people, bana? Hebu waoneshe kwanza hapa penye mambo inakaa mzuri. Sijui kama they will see. Penye mambo inakaa mzuri hapo wewe.
Guys, let me tell you something. Team Mwai, let me tell you guys, Mwai is doing you proud. Like he's representing you 1,001%.
Vile inafaa. Uko na energy.
I feel so much. Thank you so much, babe. But they love, kuna kitu wase wamekuwa kicomment like in almost every video. Agosi msi anasema turudie story yetu ya how we met. And especially to the newcomers, by the way, they don't know we ever did that video. And most of them when you watch wanasema it's shallow, sijui tuirudia tena tupende sasa details. Unaona zile details za dates, time, location,
the hour.
Wanasema turudie. How we met.
Who am I to say otherwise?
Yeah?
Who am I to say otherwise, man?
Yeah, so guys, we are going to be doing that just for you guys because you guys are our supporters. And we do that content because of you. Why amesema tukule?
Tukule kwanza.
Baby girl needs to eat.
Unakula lunch.
Yeah? I need to eat. Yeah.
So we eat alafu we tell you how we met.
Yes, guys.
For the second time.
And this one is going to be for the books. Guys, are you ready?
Extra details.
Take your notebooks. Ladies, single men. If you're watching this, guys, be
all
ready.
The details are here.
With all the Bible verses you need. All the advice you need.
Maombi yenye ulikuwa unapiga.
Guys, be ready. It's going down.
Very ready. Haya, tukule kwanza.
A few moments later.
Nyahamoi. Tuambie sasa. Umekula?
Guys, I'm full, nimeshiba and all that. So on to the video of how we met. By the way, guys, spoilers alert, I am the one mwenye alikatia Mwai.
We've told this before, but you guys, especially the new guys, don't watch that story. You want the story afresh. And a lot of the people also who watched that story. The other story we gave it, we were with the PKs, the Camores,
and the Wadosi
family. Who else was there?
We were just us,
tulikuwa si couples nne. Na wenye mlikuwa kelele. So we gave that story and people are saying, it was very brief and everything. We want the details. So we're here with the details. Nyihamoi.
I have the details from like the day to the hour, to the everything, guys. So by the way, guys, if you're new to this channel, this video is for you. You who has been asking for this video, we are doing it for your sake. So please
Yeah.
kindly, if you're watching this video, don't just subscribe.
Hit
Please
the subscribe button.
subscribe,
Yeah.
like and share. And if you are a single lady and you are a single man watching this video, this video is for you guys. Open up your ears, be attentive. Listen to this story. Yeah, so basically we go back to 2018, yo. 2018.
So that is 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024.
7 years, guys.
7 years,
oh
my guys.
Goodness. That's a lot of time.
God has been faithful, Manze. God has been very faithful, and right now we're parents. Yeah. It's been God all through.
It's been a journey of love, like from dating to here we are. Oh my goodness.
Never got bored for a single day.
Oh man,
it's amazing.
Like it's just amazing. So guys, this is how I met this amazing man, my husband, Bob Burnett. So it goes back to 2018. I remember we were both in campus. See what we were in our final year in campus. And I remember we were in this common school club that was common to many schools, many campuses around.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I remember that Saturday we were doing a charity drive in a children's home in Wetaithia. What were Wetaithia? Hi. And I remember it was this Saturday morning. Yo, do you remember the date?
The date.
Oh,
okay, it
wow.
was 2018, guys.
Yeah.
2018. So long as nakumbuka ni 2018.
Babe, you can't be serious.
I'm supposed to know the date.
Yeah,
we
you're
met.
supposed to know the date.
Oh my God.
Oh, well, guys, let's just continue. It was on the 30th of June of 2018.
30th June 2018. Yes.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Oh, love. Yeah, so I remember it was this Saturday morning and we were all, like busy, making sure that that day is going to go as planned. Like there were so many things involved as fast.
Before even you go to there, do you know I wasn't supposed to come for that event?
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I wasn't supposed to come because I worked till 3 a.m. and then ikapiga sherehe until 6. So I got home at around 6:30 and people were coming from Thika at 7:30. So it was a friend of mine who came home akaniambia, hey manze, you have to go. You have to go. You are the president of this club. You have to go and we are not leaving you behind. So were it not for that friend who really insisted, I wasn't to come. So sijui mambo, this story wouldn't have been there.
Wow, shout out to your friend by the way. You also asante kwa kukubali kutumika na Mwenyezi Mungu jamani. So I remember I was so busy. I never knew at any given point that I would end up being crashing on someone by the end of the day, because there was so much in my mind. I remember like the president before our club had stepped down. I was the vice president, so I had to take over the role.
You had to fill the shoes.
So I had so much going on. So basically I remember that day I was planning where people are going to alight, the matatus they're going to take, what we are going to buy and all that stuff. And when we got to the children's home, I remember now ilikuwa imefika ile point ya kujuana, the introduction part, people to know which school are you from, what do you do, and all that stuff, so that at least when you're working together and attending to the kids, this is this and so and all that stuff. And I remember during the introduction part, everyone introduced themselves, and I remember this particular introduction that was Mwais' introduction. Like let me tell you, that friend of ours introduced. He also became my friend later. I remember he introduced Mwais, and I was like, yo, who is that guy? Like, I was like, this is that guy? Like, I need to see you. Like, who is that? Because first of all, before I even saw his face, his portfolio, his profile, first of all was like intriguing to me. And I was like, yo, I think I like what I hear. Like, yo.
Jenga CV.
And after it was all done. But
what was so interesting about it?
Like, yo, guys, we were in campus, but Moi was doing so many things.
At the same time.
I remember me, I was just going to school.
Uh-huh.
I was just going to school and going home. Like, there was nothing that was going on in my life apart from studies. And I remember that gave me like, yeah, that's a very serious guy. Like, I wouldn't mind. At first I was like, I wouldn't mind. But I remember after I saw him wave. But of course, we're gonna makelele and everything. I never saw you, but I marked the t-shirt you were in. You were in a green t-shirt. I remember that. No.
Was it green?
Yeah, it was green.
Green or blue?
Navy blue.
Yeah, navy blue.
Yeah, navy blue.
Yeah.
Okay, we even have that t-shirt.
Yeah.
Do you have
no,
that?
No. Tulipeana.
Oh, tulipeana. But we had it when we did our wedding. Yeah, so I remember, and I was like, yo, like this guy. After seeing him, this guy looked cute. Guys, let me tell you, I don't know how many of my high school friends remember this, but back then I used to love like guys with najua ni ndevu, but they're called side. Yo, like I used to see guys with sideburns looking so good, you know, because not many have, but I used to see them look good. So I saw I was like, yo, first of all the profile, second of all he has them. Oh my guys. Let me tell you, yo. My mind was blown. I was like, yo, guy. Guys, I'm even feeling like I'm in that movie like right now. And then after some moments there and there, we are attending to the kids and everything. I was like feeling like I needed to approach Mwai. So I was like, what do I go tell him? Like, should I just go say, hi, you fine? Like, that one would not be even interesting. Furthermore, I need to talk to you even after the events. So I was like, what should I say? An idea came up and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go introduce myself. And I remember in his profile, there was something to do with blogging that he used to do.
Yeah.
So I remember I came and introduced myself. I'm like, hi, my name is Kate and I would want to learn about blogging. And will you mind like giving me your number so that like after the event like we can talk and all that stuff and everything. And I was like, will it work? I went and told him why. Moi was so nice. First of all, how can he snob? Guys, like he never snobbed me. And then I remember he smiled. God, yo. I remember I was like, hi. And Yani Moi was just welcoming at first, and that was something positive to me, because first, if you were harsh to me, I don't think like I would get the courage to like get involved with you, like just be someone who is willing to talk to you and pursue you and all that stuff. So I remember the fact that he was welcoming made me nikapata motisha, and I was like, this is it, guys, this is it. And the fact that alinipea namba yake, I was like, yo, we are doing it, guys, tumebakisha kidogo hivi. Let me tell you guys, the moment you get someone's number, and especially if they are welcoming, they're not like snobbing you, like una feeling ni kama you are one step ahead, like from where you were. And I remember Moi gave me his number, and let me tell you, I went back to the girls and I was like, yeah, we did it.
And I remember when you were coming, you came with a friend, a light friend. I can't recall the name. She was light. Yeah, mlikuja mkuwa wawili.
I don't remember.
And then I think now she left. By the time you were getting the number, she had already
aliona vitu za watu wawili wako na.
Yeah.
Guys, let me tell you, after I got the number, that now was done. Like I never even spoke to you again. Like now we were busy now handling the kids and all that.
Cooking
and I remember,
chapati.
we cooked lots of chapati and played games with the kids. And now it was time to go home.
Yeah.
And I remember we went home. And I started texting you that night.
But before going home, I remember when tukienda stage, you approached me again and told me bye.
Oh yeah. And you hugged me, right?
Yeah.
Guys,
Goodbye.
That was the first, guys. That was how I got Mwais' first hug. Guys, are you taking notes? So I remember that night I went home, freshened up. I was like, yo, I need to do it real quick because I need to talk to this guy. So I remember I introduced myself again. I don't know whether you saved my number. Did you?
I didn't.
Babe. Yo, but I texted you.
Okay.
After you gave me your number, I immediately texted you, babe. Oh no.
What?
You, babe.
Continue with the story. Continue with the
babe.
story. I hadn't saved the number.
Why? Anyway, we are married now. I remember I went home and freshened up, and I even never ate that day. I remember my mom calling me from my room, and she's like, now she's calling me in Kikuyu. And she's like, Catherine, don't are your mother. Like, are you not like eating today? Like, that is what it means. And I'm like, no, I'm full, like nimeshiba, like yo, because I was like, yo, mapenzi ilikuwa imeanza kuniharibu. Like, love was blinding me.
Had you dated before?
I hadn't dated before, but not even like, it's not even a story about dating. For me, it's something to do with like seeing you, and already I just feel like I love you. Like, I couldn't at first I couldn't explain it as love, but I could just feel some strong, strange feeling towards you that I never felt before. So for me, I was like, yo, like, what is this? Like, I felt like I needed to still continue to talk to Mwai. Like, there was just this, like, yo, mina feel kumuongelesha. So I remember I laid on my back on the bed, and I was like zooming on his profile picture. No, I remember I texted you and you saved my number.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember
and
when
I saved Kate Zitek.
And that was so wrong. I felt bad, by the way.
Okay. Since I would interrupt again.
So I laid on my bed, and I was like zooming on his photo, zooming the eyes, the nose. Let me tell you guys now. Guys, a girl was in love. A girl was in love. Like, it was so evident because I had never felt like that, like, at any given point in my life. And I remember I texted him. After texting you, you never replied. And now, guys, we got to the point where I started receiving blue ticks. Like, I don't know whether you saw me as a nagging girl, because I remember we used to chat, and we used to take like an hour before replying, and it used to get me feeling like, yo, like, Niha, what are you doing? Like, yo, sober up. Like, what are you even doing? Because I remember I kept on pushing. Like, I would text you. I remember I texted you and told you I'm home. Mwai never replied. Like, yo, I remember at that particular time, WhatsApp was the thing. Like, people were really chatting on WhatsApp. And I got those blue ticks, and I felt so bad. I texted him again. And I was like, hey, maybe just like to remind him of who I was. Like, we met earlier on today. I was that girl who had, because I remember when Mwai saw me first, he commented me about my hair. Guys, I used to still have beautiful hair back then. So I even tried to remind him of, like the lady who had that hair, that red. I remember I had a red t-shirt. Like, I had and red lipstick. Yeah. So like, I try to describe him, to describe myself to him, so that he can remember me, because I need the attention. Like, I need him to speak to me. But Mwai was having none of that. Like, I remember, oh my goodness, the journey of blue ticks began then. I used to text. I was so consistent.
So what was going through your mind?
Guys, let me tell you, like, Mwai's photo, like, what I saw live and what I saw on that debut was the same thing. I kept on doing and seeing all that. I remember I used to look, when you were delaying to reply to me and giving me the blue ticks, I remember I used to look to the roof and imagine, like, us together. You guys, like what you see in soap operas, that is what I used to imagine, like me and Mwais doing, like holding hands, like I used to see him on the roof, like his smile, remembering his beard, like how he looked, how he talked. Guys, let me tell you, I could imagine all sort of things. Like when guys, I know all of us have been in that stage in love where you feel like you need this person to yourself, like right now. I don't know what happened, because for me, I never felt that way towards anyone, and especially the feeling like you want them, like now, because me, I was feeling like if Mwais could tell me we date, like on that day, I can get Bob. Guys, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Like it's this man was driving me crazy. Like oh my goodness. Guy, babe, do you know our kids are going to watch this video?
Yeah. This is how I met your mother.
I'm sorry.
Okay, this is how your mother met me, and then 1 + 1 equals you.
Guy,
Yeah.
I remember now, after that Saturday night, I was tossing in bed. I was like trying to sleep. I'm seeing Mwais and just imagining Mwais. I'm sleeping on the other side. I'm removing the blanket. I'm now covering myself. Guys, I had a long night. I remember that was one of the longest nights in my entire life. I remember now, it was Saturday. No, Sunday now.
Yeah.
We went to church, came back. I don't recall if I really texted you on that Sunday.
I hadn't replied yet.
You hadn't replied yet.
Had I?
No, on that Saturday we talked a little bit, but you were delaying and giving me so many blue ticks, and then you weren't answering like all the questions and all that stuff. So I don't think on Sunday I texted you, but I remember on Monday I did. Because I remember I had invited, was it you or the incoming president, to our club? I think the incoming president, and we had discussed that you're going to come to our fellowship and all that stuff. And who was to come? Mr. Mwais was in the building, guys. Let me tell you, they came a little bit late. I had already started the meeting because we needed to keep time. When he came, guys, I got confused. I remember now, guys, Mwais, first of all, the one, alikuwa amevaa t-shirt, a longi and slippers, right? Now this day, guys, ameamua kunimaliza, ameamua kukatakata roho yangu hivi, guys. He wore this official, like it was, I remember it was a navy, and you loved navy blue, you had this navy blue shirt. Sikumbuki long ilikuwa gani, and some official shoes, and guys, I saw him. But then, guys, back then Mwais alikuwa na kitabi.
Sikuwa hii imekuja juzi na yeye.
Guys, Mwais used to be fit, so you can imagine his body in that suit. And then he walks in, and then here, oh my goodness, I saw him and I was like, let me tell you, from that meeting henceforth, I became nervous. I was even like, am I even speaking right? Have I dressed well? Like, am I adjusting my clothes? And I remember, guys, the meetings used to be like, the ones who are conducting the meetings, the president, the secretary, walikuwa wanakaa mbele, and the people nyuma, mbele yao, so like we are facing each other. So everyone can see me, and I think people noticed how I behaved from when you walked in. Because I was like nervous.
Funny thing, I didn't notice.
Yeah, that's the... Wow. Can stop hurting me.
I'm just saying the truth. So you're telling the truth. Okay. I noticed.
You're making
that.
me...
Okay.
You know, I'm like in that moment, so I'm feeling bad.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I remember... where was I? This story is just like, I feel like I'm in it right now. And I remember I gave you a chance to talk, right?
Yeah.
Because you had maybe some announcements to make or something of the sort regarding your club and everything. And like this guy was not even, like, he was addressing me like in a very official way. Like, I expected maybe he could be talking and ananifungia but why?
Machos.
Usifanye ni jambo la, by the way.
Sasa Unanijamia kitu ya 7 years ago.
Na unafanya nisikie vibaya. Wow. Oopsie. That was bad.
Okay.
Now after the meeting was done, I even hurried up the meeting because we were going to another meeting, you remember? In JKUAT. Yeah, so after our meeting we had another meeting at around 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So was it around 8? And I remember I had to borrow permission from my dad. I remember, because I was going home late. And partly it's not because I wanted to go to that meeting. I wanted to spend time with this guy. I remember me texting my dad and telling my dad, naenda meeting JKUAT leo nitachelewa. And my dad was like, okay, take care. And I was like, this is the day. I wasn't a person who was like out in the night most of the time. Mwais can attest by day. Me, I wasn't going home late. I remember after the meeting, now we were walking to go pale nje Azitek tunaenda stage. Pale Roiro, watu wa Roiro. Hi. I was trying to, were we holding hands?
No.
But I wanted to.
Yeah.
Baby, we weren't holding hands.
Not.
Hi.
Why are you getting angry? Guys, why is she getting angry?
I remember I took Mwais' phone. I remember you were chatting. I don't know who you were chatting with.
Yeah.
And I took your phone.
Yeah, jokingly.
Guys. I remember you had pinned. Who had you pinned?
I don't remember.
I don't know. I don't recall. But it wasn't something that made me feel bad. But what made me feel bad is that I had texted you and you hadn't opened my messages. Mwais. And I remember I kind of got angry to kind of make him feel like he's not treating me right. And I told him, sinaona siju umepin nani pin me. Guys, Mwais pinned me. But you're not ready to know what happened after I was pinned. Mwais went home that night and unpinned my chat. Babe was fanya nitoke nje hivi. Because I'm going to leave you doing this video alone.
It's 2018 we're talking about. We're in
Why
2024.
did
You have my kid.
Why did you
have my baby. You know, at this moment, you hadn't told me your intentions. So I was just taking you like any other friend.
Babe, I'm showing you all the signs.
I had saved you as Kate Zitek, and you were just Kate Zitek at that time. You were just Kate Zitek at that time. That time, 2018, not now, 2018.
Guys, I was showing Mwais all the signs. Like me, by the way, babe, I was showing you all the signs.
I wasn't getting.
When you weren't seeing?
I wasn't seeing.
Wow, are you eyes? So we went to JKUAT. I remember we sat next to each other. You remember?
Yeah, you came sat right next to me.
And you bought me cakes.
Yeah,
You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing something. Was it a charity drive?
Yeah, a charity drive.
And people were buying and selling things. And Mwais got me cakes. Guys, no! They were biscuits.
Yeah, either of the two. Then cakes and biscuits and coffee.
Cakes and biscuits and coffee.
Yeah, I brought you and another guy was there.
Yeah. So girl child started eating the guy's money. Tulianza kukula pesa pole pole.
That is after
that is now day
day
2
day
of
3.
meeting. Yeah.
Day 3
of
Monday.
knowing each other, but
Yeah.
day 2 of meeting.
Yeah.
Yes. And I remember the meeting was over. I remember we were chatting. Like at that time, Mwais was seated here, but because we couldn't like make noise and be like so we were texting each other. I was texting him, he was replying, I was texting him and all that. But then that feeling was nice.
No, that's the first time now you're getting attention.
No, that was feeling nice. That time, by the way, guys, I remember it today. Like, I didn't even feel poor. I felt nice.
Yeah.
So after the meeting was over and we went home. And I remember you took me to the stage, the other side, and you hugged me and told me goodbye.
Yeah.
I went home. I can't really recall what happened when we went home. I don't know whether we continued to talk.
Not really.
We never continued to talk,
Yeah.
you know, because I remember we maybe both arrived late or something of the sort, and we were busy and all that. And I remember the next time we met was a time where I remember you were you the one who told me that I should come visit you?
That is after a couple of months.
That is no, it was like after like, because we met again in that month, but during these meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember there was another one we came to MKU, there's another one that we went to Thika Technical. Like there were several meetings that we met and all the
very casually.
Yeah, very casually. But I remember there's this particular time when we met when you invited me to come to Thika. Do you know?
I can't remember.
Yeah, there's a time you invited me to come to Thika and we came and met and all that stuff. Guys, let me tell you, Mwai was playing hard to get. I remember there was this evening when we were chatting and he even told me, Ebu, remind me who you are. Guys, let me tell you, like it was about tunapanda hivi kidogo, tumefika 2 degrees, tunarudi negative 1,000. Like because Mwai was like, I don't know whether you ain't interested or something, because I remember when we were talking and chatting and all that stuff, I remember there's a time he told me, Ebu, remind me of who you are. Guys, I don't take chances. I sent him like 1,000 photos. Like, yo. Maybe I was like, I'm not being fair to you. Did you download all of them? Love, let me tell you, if you had me, I'm going to walk out. Did you download all of them?
The truth of the matter is...
No,
the truth of the matter is I downloaded at least 4. I downloaded like 4 of them, and then your time I think sikuwa nimesave number yako bado.
No, but I could see your status.
I don't know. I downloaded like 4 of them.
Okay, you are hurting me.
I downloaded like 4 of them, and yeah, but I wasn't interested in dating, honestly. At that moment, I was still very young. I was feeling like I wasn't ready for dating. I was feeling like I will get distracted if I start
distracted
dating.
in what, love?
In life, like I had so many things going on. I was feeling like I wasn't ready for dating. I was just feeling like it was time for me to focus. So all these playing hard to get, ignoring you, snobbing you, denying to reply your texts, ignoring you was because I wasn't ready to date. Especially now when you started showing real interest.
Oh, wow. So guys, I sent Mwai my photos, 1 million of them, so hopingly that he would remember me and see how beautiful I was. Because now, guys, did you like what you see, by the way? Did you like what you saw in those pictures?
I didn't concentrate, but you looked good.
Emotional, damn it!
Yeah, to be very honest, I wasn't really into that kind of attraction, to be very honest. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
But guys, I remember after sending those photos, he was like, oh yeah, I remember you. Guys, let me tell you, from that moment, I would text him every day. Every day. I remember I used to call you after class. I used to text Mwai every morning, tell him that I'm going to class. I don't know whether he was even interested, but I was reporting to him like he's my husband, because for me I was feeling like, yo, this is it. Mimi, I am done with chasing. I don't know whoever, sijui being chased by who. I was done. I had already said
an 18-year-old. Is it 18-year-old or 18-year-old? You were 18-year-old.
At that time, no, I had an ID. I was 18, turning 19. Yeah, so let's say
you were still an 18-year-old.
Yeah, so I remember me at my mind, at the back of my mind, I knew like, yo, me, I'm taken. Me, by the way, if you would ask me at that particular point, me, Aki. Me, I wasn't here to joke. Like for me, I was so serious, love, and so much invested that I used to text, call Mwai, tell him, hey, or mean ndio nimetoka class. Me, I'm meeting. I'm going to my next class. I'm done with my classes. I'm going home. I'm at the stage, I'm waiting for the matatu. Okay, I've arrived home. Like I used to, guys, let me tell you, when they tell you love is blind, it's not only blind, it's crazy. It's crazy because, sometimes I look back and I'm like, guy, me.
I love this story. I love this story.
Guys.
Let me ask you, what would have happened if I was dating?
If you are dating, me, I guess I would have fought my way into me. The good thing, it's because I knew that you ain't married. You know, for me, I would never ever break a marriage because you see that's a covenant where God is also involved and all that stuff. Like that one, I could never. But someone you're dating, especially in campus. Well, me, I knew like dating life of people in campus, like it never ends up like to be something serious. Like, but they do, you know, very few people marry their campus girlfriends. Very, very few.
Wow.
Yeah. So basically, for me, I knew he's not married. Let's do this. I used to report to Mwais like he's my husband. I know he was like, guys, but at that particular time already ulukoshaanza kuandika mko interested somehow. This guy was playing hard to get. For me, I was like, it's time now. But then it was such a good thing to make sure that you are not married at first. And make sure that you are also not dating because,
But so even if I was dating, it wouldn't deter you.
But you see, dating is not like something like committed. See, marriage.
Okay.
But you see, something else. But I also feared was, what if you had a baby?
What would have happened?
If you had a kid, but you're not married, me place. Mwais alikuwa amenifikisha like there was no turning back. Like maybe my life and ilikuwa kama gari unaona the moment umewasha hivi uko kwa mteremko tunaenda nalo. It's time to move. We are not looking behind. We are going to the right destination. And when we arrive, we are settling there for good.
Wow.
So mother, I remember a few months past that. Guys, let me tell you, I was consistent. I used to text. Sometimes he stays for like 2 days, sometimes 3, sometimes love. Why are you even doing that to me?
I wasn't ready. Come on. It's 2018. Let me remind you, it's 2018. Sianza makasiriko tena. Nijuna nikasirikia nikaa ni jana nimekulenga.
I feel bad. Guy. But guys, let me tell you, if there is something that has really, really, really kept me, was the consistency.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I look
back.
Girl
was so consistent.
I look back and I'm like, what? What if I gave up? What if I gave up? Like, I was not consistent. Because I used to call Mwais. At times his phone is off. I call him in the morning and I am pretty sure he's not busy. I am pretty sure. Most probably, like, he's not that busy. Maybe he might be doing something, but he's not like that busy. Like, he can't maybe text you and tell you, we can text, or maybe call me after like a minute or 2. But I used to get those blue ticks. Those blue ticks used to hurt me, guys.
Pole lakini.
Me, by the way, let me tell you, I received blue ticks from so many people, especially like when the conversation is shares and all that back then, especially. Right now, I'm not a chatting person. And I used to be fine. But blue ticks from him were a whole different thing. Like, I used to be like, wait, why are you blue ticking me? Guys, let me give you a translation of how like our text used to be like. Mwais text, it's like here. Now this is a chat page. Mwais text is like here, sawa, okay, all right. And then me, I have like 16 here. With question marks. I remember it even reached a point where we were talking. I used to wish him good night. And now, guys, we graduated. We are now not only texting, we're using now love emojis. Guys! I used to send her twice that half love. Why? We have suffered. Guys!
You haven't.
I remember, yani, even I'm like writing, you know, a good text, a properly.
Paragraphs.
Yo, with the correct grammar. English, man, shula, guys.
Yeah.
I remember I used to write it. Yani, I'm even looking for the commas, the question marks with to love emojis. Yani, to just make Mr. Mwai feel nice. You know, like, you know, feel like, yo, you know, this is what I need in his life.
Mr. Mwai was focused.
Like, you know, guys, let me guys. I remember there's a time I wrote you a poem. Was it a poem?
Yeah. Actually, I think I still have that screenshot. I'm going to look for it. If it's there, I'm going to post it here.
Don't laugh. Wait. He's not going to, guys. Babe.
If I get it, I'm going to
love.
Definitely.
Sitawaangusha. Unachoma love.
Timwai, mnaitaka? Okay.
You won't. Okay?
If I don't get it. If I get it,
you
I have
won't
to...
get it.
Don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone.
Kwanza your story after this video, I'm going to look out for that. I know. Most probably it's in the screenshots or the WhatsApp, whatever.
I could be having it.
But then you could be having it. Yeah. So I remember, guys, me, I was so persistent. Like me, if it was Mwai or Mwai.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm not having anyone else apart from Mwai. Me, I even felt like, yo, if this guy is not serious, I might as well start talking to them. Me, you know, and then, yo, how old is your son again? He's 19, right? 19, and he doesn't have a girlfriend. How?
Wait.
And then, but then, at that time, we used to make money. I remember because at some point you agreed us to date. Like, this guy used to spoil me a lot. And I'm like, what were you waiting for? Oh, yeah, you were waiting for me.
For you.
For me. For me.
Yeah, so, niliingilia box part gani?
Oh, uliingilia box part. I remember, guys, after there's so many blue ticks, Mwai started being aliona ni kama namsumbua sana, and you decided, I don't know whether you decided or something, you know, like the woman in the Bible who used to go to the king and cry to the king all day, you know, I want this and this and this, and then the king was like, you know what, just give this woman what she wants. No, that was me. No, that was me. I was so persistent. Like I told you earlier, guys, me, I used to report to Mwai. Like I used to tell him everything I'm doing. Nafua nguo leo. Nimepika sapa, hii ndio nimepika sapa. Naenda church, nimetoka sawa. Like I used to feel like I need to be open, and for me that was out of self-will because you never asked for it. Because for me I felt like, you know what, me, I'm already into this. Wewe utakuja kupatanga gari nilishaendanga bana. Watu fall in love, watu waliendanga. So the moment where you started was after my persistency, you started, you know, like replying and everything. And now we graduated from chats to calls.
Yeah.
I remember you used to call me.
At this point I've started like, yo, and this girl. First of all, for me, I had a list of if I ever date, when time comes to date, because I wanted to start dating from age 27 there. But was Jafika 27, I'm 25. So I would most probably be now thinking of getting a girlfriend from next year, but one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Those were my plans. I had a whole list of things I wanted, and you ticked every box. Like every box, because I had very, very, very definite things I wanted, which weren't like it's 100% you can get 98. It was like it's 100 or 100 or 100 at that time. And you ticked every box, so I was like, what am I waiting for?
Wow.
Yeah, so what am I waiting for? And she's beautiful after all. Yeah. Yeah, so that is when I started replying, and I started getting interest. That is like 4 months later.
That was June, July, because at around August mwisho.
So around 3-4 months later.
3-4 months later.
Yeah.
After me not calling, but texting him every day, guy. But then I don't think. What the Saturday we made the Sunday that I'm not sure about. But after the meeting at JQuat, I remember I used to text him every day. Like, I don't want him to forget me. Because at any particular time, guys, when I stop texting, it's done. The next time he'll be like, who are you? Because I guess you asked me that like twice. Yeah, the first day and also the time that I sent you photos and all that stuff. Guys, let me tell you. I hope you guys are learning something. I hope, guys. Persistence. But something else, I just feel like God granted me favor. Was it towards you? Like I gained lots of favor from you. That God helped. Because for me, I don't think at any particular time I have a thought in my life that means I can't do. You know, first of all, it's not easy. At 2018 and backwards, right now I know people are doing it. Madam squeeze wamechangamka. But back then, I don't think it was like something common. Like girls are doing
for a lady to approach a guy.
Yeah, and then at that particular time, it's something I haven't planned. Like it's out of the blues, and you're like, I want this man, and he accepts you, guys. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. I guess something I would say really. Me, God gave
you favor.
What should I say? Give me favor. That you got attracted to. I don't know, something of this one. But Mwai, the moment Mwai accepted to start talking to me and calling me, guys, it was heavenly. It was heavenly. I remember I used to close our doors at home because most of the times I used to be alone. Because my bro used to be in boarding school, so most of the times I'm alone. I used to close the door and call Mwai. Guys, you see those videos where people mtu amelala miguu iko hapa juu. Guys,
that was you.
That was me. Guys, like guys, if I was able to climb the roof of our house to sleep there and talk to Mwai, I would have done it. Like, it was so comfortable talking to a person you love.
Wow.
Did you feel the same way? Where don't have break
I think at that moment now I had started feeling a little bit of attraction. I won't call it love, but I was attracted to you.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I had started getting attracted to you. I know that attraction grew to love. Yeah.
Wow.
Because first of all, you were so consistent. You had everything I wanted. You were looking good. You believed in God. There was nothing else to wait for. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So now the attraction now started getting to love. Pole pole. Aren't you telling people you had competitors?
Well, what you said we have competitors, but did I meet any of them?
Yes.
Which one? Tell me which one. I can't remember. Did I meet any of my competitors?
There's a time you took, when we started dating, you took my phone and there were a couple of scenes.
Oh, guys, how did I forget? I took Mwai's phone and the amount of ladies who were in his inbox sending love emojis, telling him good night, guys, there were so many.
Competition was stiff.
Yeah, but I never met any of them like face to face. Sindio? Did I?
You did later.
Which one?
The one with the one who showed had wrong dresses.
Did we meet? For real? Oh wow! Yeah, where is giving me tea? Well, we are not going to discuss that.
Yeah, but good thing is I wasn't giving them attention as well.
Yeah,
I was very stingy with my attention. I remember I used to sleep at 9. Can you remember?
Yeah, I used to sleep at 9 and leave me hanging, talking to myself.
So I was like, past 9 I don't chat, and I don't chat earlier than 12. So I was very strict. I was very stingy with my attention. So, but I had, alafu I don't know. It's like when you had to get ladies like you more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sort of.
Well, it can be a thing.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Yeah, so from there we started dating and it's been a beautiful experience. We're going to tell the story from there. Ama tuendeleze kidogo.
No, it should nini up to there, guys. Because you guys have been asking for the wedding series.
And it's coming.
Guys, ni venye tu mwaka imeisha. Yani, so many things have happened this year. Yeah, so many things.
A lot of things.
We got baby Nathaniel. We had a pregnancy series. And now next year we are about to go deeper into our love story.
Yeah. So
yeah, but then you guys have never seen our Rorashio, our wedding. We are going to do that as a series.
From now where we've left it, pahali nimeingia box, but tungiambia say we went for a couple of dates and stuff. Yeah, but now from there to the proposal, to the Rorashio, to the knowing home, we're going to take you step by step
and
through
we
our
have
wedding series.
all that in video.
Yeah. So we're going to take you all through every stage, proposal, and actually we did 2 proposals. Why? You are going to know in the wedding series. So proposal 1, proposal 2, knowing home, going home, whatever. We're going to do it all in our wedding series. Come next year, 2025.
Yes, guys.
Yeah.
So after much consistency, Mr. Moi aliingia box. Started calling me.
No,
started taking me on dates. Let me tell you now, I ate the money properly.
With a big spoon.
Guys. We went for those dates. Your girl was happy. Your girl was content. I used to sleep as a happy girl. Yani, my life, nilikuwa na feel nimefika, by the way.
Walai.
Yeah.
And say God is so faithful.
Very, very much faithful.
We've come this far and like talking. Actually, you've given 90% of the story because I think my part of the story was boring. It's just like snobbing and what have you. And looking back, I just see how God used you. Yeah. Like this far has been God's grace because I don't know, maybe ungepita, I don't know, ningepatana na nani huku nje anitese. Ama maybe mi ningepita ungepatana na nani akutese.
Manze!
Especially, we are very lucky. You meet the first person, like the first person, approach the first person and date for the first time. And marry that right person. Like God has been so faithful. We didn't have to need many frogs. It's just God's grace.
Yeah. Wow, that was so beautiful.
Yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I think we end it there.
Yes, guys, tell us your love stories by the comment down below. Tell us if you're the one who hit on your husband, if you are the husband who hit on your wife. Please tell us how was the story, how was the experience. Ulilengwa marangapi? Mulikosana marangapi before? Give us your experience, share your experience, don't be shy. Let's encourage other people there that when you pray, when you believe in God for a partner, surely at the right time, the Bible says at the right time, I the Lord will make it happen.
Not I, anyone else. Not, it doesn't say at the right time I will make it happen. Because I can make it happen for you. Like unaweza kuwa unataka gari nitume msee akulete. But the Bible says I the Lord, like the Lord personally. I the Lord will make it happen.
Wow.
I will make sure that it happens. I the Lord will make it happen. Yeah.
Believe in God
at the right time.
Yani, there is, let me tell you, as long as you are living, your person is still in this world.
Yeah, let me ask you, hii time yote ulikuwa unaombeanga partner?
No, it reached a point way before. Wind it back. I remember we were in a seminar back then when I don't know whether I was in class 8 or form 4. I can't really recall well. And I remember that guy who was facilitating us. I remember saying that we should start praying for our partners. Now, guys, I was in church and I remember I made this prayer and told God, give me the right person when it's the right time. I remember I made that prayer. At that point, I never knew even what it meant. I never knew how serious that prayer was. But look at me. Like me, for me, my dating, my getting married, by the way, God has been so faithful. We never had issues in our dating. When I met you, we never had issues. When we dated, we never had issues. When getting married, like there were no, like God just prepared the way, like
Streamlined everything.
everything. Like, yo, God, thank you, Jesus. Yeah, it was. God played a huge role, guys. Pray.
Yeah.
So that is our story, how we met.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment down below, and share with your friends. Tafadhali, share. Please
Yeah.
share. Let's grow this channel. We told you it's the
Kabisa.
Mwais circle. You're part of the circle, so let's share. Let's reach more people, and we love you so much, guys. What we say, my love.
Kwaheri.